I wanna celebrate this life forever.
Come on.
I'm living it, not dreaming it. We getting it, like luxury. I wanna celebrate this life forever.
Yeah.
I'm living it, not dreaming it. We getting it, like luxury.
A paradigm shift is occurring across the country. Justice is expediting the process of what we're becoming. Universally unified in alignment with our greatness, which lay dormant for ages, but now it has been awakened. In this dispensation, we've been repositioned for a movement, excluding the lie of being viewed as 3/5 of a human. My lineage says different. God.
and I'm laughing.
Pierre, why you cry?
I'm crying because you crying.
Okay.
Why you crying?
Because this is our last show.
That's why I'm crying.
That's why we cry.
Tell me why you ain't crying.
I don't know.
Yo.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, Revolution Ready? This season 3, the finale. Now I'm crying. Now I feel it. I feel it now. Aw, it's so hard
To
say goodbye
to season
To my mom.
3. Okay.
to season 3. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Sit there, beer. Y'all silly.
We feeling great.
Feeling good.
Feeling good, feeling great, feeling great,
powerful.
feeling
Yeah.
good. That's right. That's right. Y'all tune in, like, love, share this. This is the season 3 finale. This is the last time. Hopefully not. This is not the last time y'all gonna see us together, but it's gonna be the last time y'all see us in this space together.
Yeah.
But
I come sleep on your couch if I need to.
but it's Wednesday,
Yeah.
and we're gonna come to do what we do. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna do a lot of just a lot of hot topics. Giving y'all.
Okay.
We're going to talk about, obviously, what we always do, police reform, talk about the bills, talk about laws. We're going to talk about racism that's going on. We're going to talk a little bit about the Bucks because, you know.
I think we should probably open up with that.
You want to open up with
I want to
Bucks?
open up with that.
You want to talk about the
I
Bucks?
can't believe they lost. That's why one of my Golden State stuff. It's like, okay, whatever.
So, if they would have won, you would have had your Buck stuff on?
I wouldn't have worn it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. This outfit was next, but it just added to the reason why I wear it with confidence now. I'm like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So I think maybe I should play. They should put me in the game.
They
I'm
should
ready.
put you in the game.
They ready.
should.
I'm
I
ready.
mean,
They should.
how do you lose a 17-point lead?
Who you talking to?
Yeah.
Not you. I know you can't hoop. I know you can't hoop.
Who you talking to? That's just offensive to anybody.
What?
Who you talking to? After you up 17?
Yeah.
And somebody asks you that question? How you lose? Who you
But let's
talking to?
continue to have hope. Tomorrow is either win or go home
Yeah. Go hard or go home.
or push for game 7.
We need this win too, y'all. Y'all
need
don't
this
think
win.
about how much the Bucks bring money to our city.
Yeah.
That's just more for us to brag on. You
And
know
the
what I mean?
energy.
Yeah.
The energy too, but it's more for us to brag on that Milwaukee brings in the most revenue for Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
So
It could be a game changer tomorrow.
Have you guys been down to the Pfizer Forum?
No, I haven't. I seen it. I seen everybody
If
in
you
Deer
been
District.
live,
Everybody was live. Everybody was live
Yeah.
the past couple of days at the playoffs, even in the Heat series too. So hopefully we can continue and we'll be able to have another opportunity to get down there and just feel that energy and cheer on the Bucks. You know, I think that's real. This is real good. I feel like we got cheated because of COVID last year, and Bucks had a really good season. So this is the time to make it up. So, you know, we criticize them, but at the same time, let's rally around them. And hopefully they get their act together and come to win tomorrow. Because Kevin Durant, I mean KD, good Lord.
and if I'm not mistaken,
He
I
just-
think James will be back.
Yeah.
James Harden.
he didn't do anything that day. It's like 0 for 7.
I'm saying, but
0
I'm
for
thinking
8
he
or
gonna,
something.
you know,
He gonna be cleared.
clear.
He gonna be cleared to play.
He was garbage.
Well, hopefully, you know, we hold it down. Do what we got to do.
Do what we gotta do.
If not, I'm gonna lose some money.
How much you put on? You gonna give me $20?
Well, if we win, I got you. If we don't, I'm gonna need to ask you to hold something.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Make sure y'all buying the Revolution Ready gear to help support Pierre after he loses his
My gambling
ring.
happens. Yeah.
Because he gonna need it.
$sign Revolution Ready.
You need a
Hit
womp,
that
womp,
cash
womp
app.
after that. You lose.
Shout out to Tone, because Tone is in Puerto Rico.
Oh, let me find
Puerto
out you over there
Rico.
eating pork on a stick. That's all. You just went over there so you can eat pork on a stick, Tom. Shout out to Tom.
Shout out to Tone and Pork on the Stick,
And
I
pork on a
guess.
stick.
You could have invited us, Tone, but it's
Right.
okay. We love you anyway.
Yeah.
Have a good
All
time.
Revolution, ready invite.
Safe travels. Enjoy all of what you're going to experience, and then come on back. So what else is going on?
Well, we can talk about the bill that's finna get passed. Tiff, you want to speak on the bill that DB and them are voting on right now?
Yeah, so right now, the state assembly is currently convening to debate and vote on a bunch of police reform bills to include banning of no-knock warrants, chokeholds, body cameras, school resource officers, cop houses, drug testing for officers, psychological evaluations for officers. And so it's a whole lot of things that's being debated right now. The likelihood is that it's going to pass the bill, and we'll have to see, if the governor is going to veto this particular bill. So these are some of the recommendations, ideas, suggestions that came out of the task force for racial disparities in police reform. And so, we'll see what happens. I know there's a lot of different state reps who have had a variety of bills to amend some of the things, but also speak to the demands of what the people have been talking about. So y'all just show some love to, our state reps who are on the right side of this issue, and who are doing their best to make sure that the people voices are being heard. So if you don't have opportunity, you can watch it. Don't watch it right now. Watch the podcast right now. But you can go back and tune in. So go to Wisconsin, that's spelled out I, like your eyeball, EAY, and tune in to the debate, and then watch the vote. And you also can have opportunity to go back to the very beginning and to watch just some of the debate. It's really really eye-opening to see the differences of opinion when we're talking about things that are going to be a benefit for Black and brown communities, and you see legislators who don't want to take hold to that. So they definitely rejecting that, and they definitely want to dictate what police should be doing in our communities rather than us telling them how we want police to engage in our communities. So it's very telling. I was throwing my phone down the floor all the time while I was watching it earlier. But just shout out to our state reps, State Representative David Bowen, State Representative Supreme Amakunde,
Shout out.
State Representative Lakeisha Myers, who are just holding it down and making sure that we have some real reform changes. That's my TED Talk.
Okay. I'm sitting up here trying to get the computer together and stuff, y'all.
Yes. So that's definitely a lot on the table.
Most definitely. We got another bill that's supposed to be getting passed too. So the Juneteenth is supposed to be becoming a national holiday now.
Yes, it
so the Senate
is.
supposed to be making that a national holiday, which is something that's very past due anyway. I don't
Definitely.
want to get into that. 'Cause
Definitely.
If I do, I'm going to get mad all over again. And I'm having a good day.
And we should be knowing what Juneteenth is about, y'all. Make sure we celebrate. We come out on this Saturday,
Right.
to the parade and to the program, to the festivities, and just have a good time celebrating Black culture, celebrating us, and making sure that nobody gets to take that away from us. So I'm glad about the Senate being able to pass that bill. However, it's very, still discriminatory when we talk about celebrating Juneteenth, but then you see school districts wanting to take out racial curriculum, critical theory, and still, telling students what they can learn about, and that's not even cool. How you gonna tell us that we can't learn about us, that you can't teach us about us? But the bill was going to pass. The Senate passed it yesterday. The House is supposed to pass it either tomorrow or on Friday, and the president is going to sign it. So it'll become a federal holiday. Yes, people will get to be able to take off from work. No, we will not be supporting businesses who are trying to push T-shirts and other items that are not being produced by Black-owned businesses. Right. You don't get to make money off of Black people, off of Black culture. So I'm just putting that in there.
Right. And hopefully Milwaukee come out and show up. You know what I mean? Last year, I know it was a nice turnout.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting this year to be a lot more.
A lot more people.
A lot more.
The weather be nice, restrictions lifted, everybody getting back outside. We
Yeah.
back outside, energy, and I think it's just to be a good time for us to be able to get together and just, have something that's about us and for us.
Right.
I think what y'all doing? I think I heard the men, y'all supposed to be doing something geared around Juneteenth. Am I lying or am I right? Or am I right or am I lying?
Oh, you right.
That is.
So we're supposed to be getting together, and I guess we got a justice ball coming up too. But we're supposed to be getting together and just supporting one another. Encouraging fathers to embrace Father's Day. And I guess I think we're going to Burlington, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. What's in Burlington?
I don't know. We gotta ask Vaughn. Well, Vaughn, we got your back. So we just talked about it, touch bases yesterday.
Okay.
So we really don't. I really don't know too much about it.
I heard y'all was out doing another wellness check in the community.
Most definitely.
How'd that go?
That was great. The wellness check went good. It was a live feedback from the community. Vaughn and David Bourne, State Rep David Bourne. They get it cracking when we hit Burlaw. Everybody love them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They really do for that community. Now I told them it brought back memories because that's where we actually met.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, God,
That's what's up.
That's dope. You know what I'm saying? To have that same awareness. You know what I'm saying? And even furthermore, because I remember when out of everybody that was over there, the elected officials, David Bourne, State Rep David Bourne came up to me and he was like, so then I want to pass out some of my flyers.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, your flyers? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got flyers?
Yeah.
I wasn't used to this.
Yeah.
I never canvassed in my life. I wasn't into politics.
Uh-huh.
So if I saw this paper on the ground, I just walked past it my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got the flyer, I'm like, oh, okay, this is how voting works.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to go door to door. I'm going to let people know, you know what I'm saying, if they have any problem with what you got going on out here, that they can reach out to me in my office. And I have direct contact with you. I can let you know what the problems is and we can, figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, let's keep this community safe. And I was like, man, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And then, watching them go door to door, I was like, yeah. You know what I mean? Now these people in that neighborhood, we walking through there the other day, they like, hey. I still remember it. So, yeah, it was most definitely a dope experience to be out there.
That's what's up. And also to see y'all being as a unit and just making sure that y'all are, keeping the streets and safe and looking out for folks. And I think it's needed, again, to make sure that our neighborhoods are being protected by us.
Yeah.
And we looking out for each other as best as we can. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Move, man.
Shout out to y'all that men are doing their own thing. What else been up?
I think we should, this is our last episode. We probably, before we get all the news.
Yeah.
Let's see what some of our viewers have to say. What's up with y'all out
Y'all
there
talk
in
to us.
Revolution Ready land. How y'all...
Y'all ain't messing with us
what
today?
What was your favorite episode?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before we ask each other these questions.
Because, man, we had a lot of
dope people.
We had a lot of dope people on the show.
Yeah.
And it seemed like time just flew by. But it was exciting to have a number of guests that just came on and just dropped some knowledge. Yeah, so y'all tell us, talk to us. I see you, Mama Anderson, Andrew, Shaquana. Y'all let us know how y'all feeling. Others out there who tuning in, let us know what was y'all favorite episode.
Wait, my favorite episode was having State Rep DB on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, as always. DB be holding it down.
Yeah.
He ain't scared of them people.
No, he's not scared.
Not scared of them people.
Okay, so if I had to do top 3, can I do we can do a top 3?
Yeah.
Best of 3?
That's the thing.
Okay, so my best of 3, it'd be Kim.
Oh yeah, Kim was dope.
Kim Miley. Shout out to Kim Miley. If you don't have a Kim Miley in your life, I don't know what you're doing. You're not winning.
Go get you.
And even if she does not, if she not representing you, but she really is just advocate for the people in the legal form. So she doing her thing. Of course, I had to say State Rep David Bourne for all the work that he's doing and the state legislator.
Shout out.
And I also got to give a shout out to Dr. Kwaku Smith. I mean, he came on and just blew the show up. and really just gave us a charge and just gave us a real history lesson as to what we should be doing here in the movement. But collectively, what we be doing as a people. He always just dropping nuggets. So just shout out to all of those folks who I mentioned.
Yeah.
What about you?
My top three. My number one, I think I'm going to go with Mama Cole.
Yep.
I like the Mama Cole show. Even
I
though
think
I wasn't
got a
here.
chance to hear it from a like a raw perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We actually got to sit down and dig deep. Number two, Dr. Smith.
For sure.
Like you said, he just dropped bombs.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm gonna go with State Representative David Bowen. Top three.
This your top three. You just only had one sedan. What's your other
So,
two?
I liked it, Dr. Smith as well,
Mm-hmm.
and Amina
Yeah.
Matthews.
Yep.
Yeah.
She,
Last week.
yeah. She ain't play no games.
She did.
I'm the one. I like that fire. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
in your face type of talk.
Yeah.
You know, not just we know what we talking about, but we know y'all wrong. And now what's up?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like that type of talk. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? The talk that come with actions.
It's right.
You know what I mean?
I definitely got to give a shout out also to when we had Jamal and Camilla
Yeah.
on the show, and they was just feeding off of each other, talking about just the racism that's going on in here in the state, in the city, and across the country. Because that was like right during or right before the Chauvin verdict, so it was just a lot of energy around that. So that's definitely an honorable mention. Want to make sure we just give them a shout out. But all the guests who came on the show season 3, thank y'all so much for showing the love and coming through.
Very honored to have
Taking out y'all time to come to Revolution Ready.
you. Right.
And making sure that y'all support it. We appreciate y'all.
What are the questions? I know y'all got some questions out there. Let us know what episode was your favorite.
They said they not talking to us today because we was late. And hey, we see.
I'm trying to get them up now. The questions.
I see y'all coming through. Hey, Bush, what's going on? How you doing?
Okay. And she said Athena was dope.
Yeah, Athena was dope. Hey, Erica, what's going on with you?
Make sure y'all liking and sharing. As always, if y'all didn't have a chance to, reach out to us, make sure y'all commenting on the page. Whatever questions it is you never got a chance to ask, and we'll be sure to get back at you. This is just a sad show today.
And also, y'all let it be known, like, what type of topics y'all want to talk about as it relates to Revolution Ready. Some things that we didn't get a chance to cover in this season, or what hasn't been covered in the past seasons. Obviously, centered towards things that we're trying to change within this community and this state, and have it relevant to that. But ensuring that we are always having a mindset of being power to the people, and Black culture. So make sure y'all just give some suggestions, so that way we can have some focus. The team can have some focus moving forward. On what the viewers are asking for as well. It's good to have y'all feedback.
Well, I learned a lot from this show, this season. I learned a lot about what we could do as a whole, as a group, as a community. I learned a lot about, ways to make bills move forward a lot quicker when we have the voices of the people.
Yeah.
I learned that it's not always going to be our duty to, fight if we can get it done now.
Right.
I feel like that now, that like in the beginning it was a continuous battle. No matter what, we're not never gonna get justice. But like now at the end of season 3, with all the things, all the bills that are being produced, and all the the hard work that our elected officials have put forward to create legislative. I think that all of that is basically what's gonna keep us, in the fight.
That's what's up.
All of that is what's needed for us to be able to, move forward. We have to understand that the unity that we create amongst each other is what's going to move laws to be changed. Yeah. And coming together, we start seeing that the people that we put on the show, we start brainstorming with them and asking them what ways was it that they would be effective in the community. And then after hearing all of those for a whole season, whole another season, after hearing all of those for a whole another season, it's just like, we're gonna get change one day.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love that. I love that, Brobo. That's what
I learned from this season.
That's a hard act to follow. I'm going to ponder on mine. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pierre.
I'm just gonna agree. You know? But you know what? I enjoy seeing the action that it all brought. Just with the continuous fight. You know what I mean? Every day it was some type of action, whether it was big or small. You know what I mean? But it was something. You know what I mean? And that's dope to see just continuously when you don't really see that. You know what I mean? So
I definitely, mine is kind of twofold. So first, I love being able to come, on the show with y'all. We don't get to spend a lot of time together, but this is an opportunity, like 90 minutes to just, kick back and talk our talk.
Yeah.
But most definitely learning upon each other. But I think overall, I love the fact of how we've been able to learned even more, because I always believe that you can never know enough. Yeah. Always be a soaker, a sponge of knowledge and listening to other people. But I also just learned that it is how important it is for us to be together, for us to have some unity, and to ensure that we are using this space and any space that we have an opportunity to talk and to share knowledge to do that, and to make sure that we're empowering people, and we have a responsibility, and we've been placed with that role in this space. But also when we leave out of here, what are we doing with it, and who are we bringing along the way to make sure that they have an understanding of it too? So again, I just appreciate everybody who came on the show. I appreciate people who came and tuned in. I appreciate y'all for us being able to lean on each other and get this information out to folks and just have real live conversations, and not be afraid of what's gonna come behind it. So that's what I learned.
Becca said CCW training coming up.
Yeah. United Arms Milwaukee, we do have a CCW training coming up.
I don't know how to which button it is.
Which button you looking for?
Clap, clap.
Yeah, well, we do have a CCW class coming up June 27th. I believe it's 20. Let me make sure I got the exact date. But you can go on United Arms Milwaukee on Facebook, and you can click the registering link, and you can sign up right there. From 6 to 8 o'clock. So anyone that's looking to get CCWs or safety training, you can go to United Arms Milwaukee.
That's what's up. So how long you been doing that?
United Arms Milwaukee, we actually got started in light of the George Floyd case. And I just felt it was imperative for the people in Milwaukee as a black community to have some type of gun rights advocate. You know what I mean? Not saying that there aren't any here in the city.
Right.
But as far as the people I know in my family and my community, I just felt it was needed to get in tune with that. So that's what started that, and then the firearm training, and then the survival classes for kids. And they shout out to Hani as far as the survival classes for kids, because he's a dope instructor.
Oh, that's cool.
Teaching them all type of things. And you can actually follow his page, Dairyland Survival, if you want to get in tune with that. But yeah, like I said, we just needed to get that into our communities to show, it's okay to be around firearms. I just wanted to break the narrative that, okay, I'm gonna just put it like this: how many people do you know in your family, black families, when they see a gun, what's the average response when someone sees a gun in the black family?
Put that gun up.
Put the gun up. Don't touch it. You better not.
Yeah.
That's the average narrative.
I was thinking, what's that one, bro? What's that? That's a Glock.
Well, these kids these days, you know what I mean? Yeah.
What kind is that?
Yeah, but I want to change that narrative, because I believe if you teach a kid about it, you'll break that curiosity, and you inform him what it is and how to properly use
Or
it
her.
and handle it, or her. You don't have to worry about it as much. I mean, I
Right.
feel like once the curiosity is broke, they'll leave it alone. They probably come back and ask you again, maybe another couple of days. Let me see it. Let me
Yeah.
touch it. But they'll know how to conduct themselves, how
That's
to
true.
actually, move around that. And then they can advocate to other kids. Other kids may not listen to adults when they say, "Oh, don't touch guns when you see them." But if you're a child that's been taught about firearm safety, you'll probably say, "Oh no, we can't touch this. We can't put our hands near the trigger. We got to keep." So
Yeah.
I just think we got to start with the kids and break that narrative.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for that. How much are the classes?
The classes right now are $50 for a CCW class.
Oh, shucks.
Press the oh my button.
Oh my.
I didn't even know we had that button.
There we go.
And they are a one-day class. But if you want to get some personal firearm training, we do have ongoing classes. All you have to do is go to United Arms Milwaukee again, and there are different links on there you can click for your personal training, as well as the survival classes for the kids.
Pierre, but you also doing some other stuff too. You got showcases that you're doing.
Yeah.
What's
I do,
tell us about that?
I do I host an open mic showcase at Timbuktu. I've been doing that for actually like 8 years now. All type of like mixtape release parties, regular parties. I did Kinsey Edis, or Mitch was there. Lingerie parties.
He
all
a boss,
type of-
y'all. He
So-
real low key a boss. He not trying to give himself the credit, but we gonna
Oh,
give it to
no.
him.
See how you try to skip through the last party? What's the last
Yeah.
party you
The
do?
last party,
Yeah.
it was an adult party.
Oh, okay.
It was an adult party, yeah. So
18 and up.
18 and up.
Yeah.
But if you know any local or aspiring artists, you can tell them to contact me, KMP Nice on Facebook, and we can try to get you some shows down at Timbuktu if you want to.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
What's up?
I think I'm just plugging myself right now.
That's good. You should.
What's up?
You
That's
should
what's up.
pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, shout out all of us for none too, y'all.
Yeah.
The Justice Ball is coming up.
When is it coming
Tell us
up?
about that. Tell us
You know what
about
I'm
that.
saying? It's going to be an event to honor everybody who's anybody in the community of activism. In our communities. It's going to be a day to honor those who, put their feet to the ground and made laws change, people that's actually stayed active in the fight for justice, people that's continuous to, believe in the change and be a part of it. And it's just an award ceremony to honor these people.
That's
and,
what's up.
Of course, to honor the families who've had victims of police brutality. So,
And speaking of families, the Anderson family, we're about 9 days away of
J-Day?
J-Day, but then also 8 days away from the decision in the John Doe hearing. So that's next Friday, where the judge is going to render a decision to see if he's going to appoint a special prosecutor to the case to reopen it, and the goal is to get charges pressed against Joseph Menta, who violently killed Antonio Gonzalez, Jay Anderson Jr., and Alvin Cole. And so, we definitely are lifting up the Anderson family as it relates to that case.
25th.
June 25th, and then the
the
next day.
26th.
Then the next day is J-Day, where the family is hosting just a day to be able to uplift and keep the name of Jay Anderson Jr. alive. So make sure y'all come out to Madison Park on that day. I believe it's from 12 to 3 on Saturday. And just show some love to the family. Just make sure that we keeping Jay Anderson Jr.'s name alive.
Yeah.
And so the Anderson family, Jay Anderson Sr. came on the show. So that was a great opportunity for him to be able just to express what he hasn't been able to get out on behalf of their family, but also talk about the tremendous and incredible work that Kim Motley has been doing on their behalf legally to even get the John Doe hearing. So make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all also support Mama Anderson. She has the bracelets her fundraiser that she uses to be able to support their legal defense fund, $5. So be able to contact her and get you a bracelet. I got mine on. So that way we support. You can't see them and you can't have mine. Cause that means you got to get your own.
I ain't wearing none of my bracelets today. I've been dealing with the kids.
So that way you can support the cause and support the movement, but support what's going on. So be ready for the hearing, be ready for the celebration, and continue in the fight of what's going on.
And shout out to People's Revolution as always, continuing the fight for justice.
TPR.
If you guys want to stay in tune with the fight for justice and want to get engaged in actually having some actions to get laws changed, of course, follow the People's Revolution on Facebook as well.
You may want to stay tuned in for what's coming up on Friday. So if you are not already plugged into what TPR is doing, like my brother said, make sure you get tuned in so you can stay a part of the action and to stay a part of awareness as to what this group of collective people have been doing over a year and trying to make sure that we keeping things alive.
We had some dope times on this show.
We did.
Man, we've been dropping knowledge for a minute, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna say what y'all like to
Right.
hear. Really, though. Like, don't make me get offended.
Don't get offended. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all should be offended about. So,
I'm gonna start pressing angry
former Milwaukee police chief Morales.
Oh, man. He trying to...
He trying to get on the come up. He done filed a federal lawsuit to try to get his job back. And then he's saying that he was his civil rights were violated. So he is again taking it to the to the legal
His
fight
civil rights.
and to the taxpayers to try to get his money and also to try to get his job back. What y'all think about that? Say we don't like it.
I think he need to be slapped. All right? Now, that's enough. Okay? Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. I mean, you got demoted and you retired. So that means
Take your raggedy pension and beat it. Wench. See how I looked at the camera when I said that? I was serious.
it's the last show, so so they ain't gonna say whatever he gonna
Cut
say.
up just a little bit back. I ain't gonna do too much. Just a little bit. I am gonna press that button though. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Morales, you asked for it.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
All right, that's it. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, but what the saga continues as it relates to that, to see what he's going to do, and if he's going to be, if the lawsuit is even going to be heard and taken up. I mean, it's just ridiculous that can I be able to get this situation taken care of so that way the city can have
Some
leadership.
Yeah, we need
Some stability.
sense of peace
yeah.
that we're going to be taken care of. We don't have a chief.
Don't have a chief, and the chief that is the interim chief is a finalist for Wauwatosa Police Department.
I think that
He
would be
interviewed.
great,
He interviewed. Did his public interview along with two other officers. Was it Monday? He did it on Monday. So we'll see what if Wauwatosa pulls him, and then back to square one from
I
Milwaukee.
think he's the best candidate for Tulsa. To be honest, those officers need some level of accountability, and if that's the tone that he's going to set, once he's chief, he's chief.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can bite the bullet all you want, you can make as many enemies as you want, but once you at the top, you at the top.
Yeah.
You know what
Buck
I mean?
stops there.
And what comes with it is what you deal with. But you got to make sure that you set a tone on what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate. And as far as the the mistreatment of black communities, that has to stop. Us not being able to pass through Tulsa has to stop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got places to be too. What if we want to bank in Brookfield? We can't bank in Brookfield. We can't have a bank in Waukesha.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no summits in Milwaukee.
Nope.
We on the south side.
I ain't seen
There's
none.
one on the south. I think there's probably one on the south side. It don't count. How about that?
Yeah.
We
But-
want to go where it ain't no liquor stores on every corner too. How about that?
But I think, this is the biggest thing. You need to have stable leadership, and not having that and at this time, or really at any time, it just speaks volumes.
Especially with the misconduct of officers and the behavior that they're displaying right now.
You need to have somebody that's going to provide, directly what the goal and the mission of the department is, and to say that, I'm going to enforce that. I'm going to enforce that everybody treats the residents of this city with respect and with dignity, and then we're not going to be out here just like it's wild, wild west. Not going to do that.
And we hope the mission of Chief Norman doesn't change. When we sat down with him, his mission was very clear to us that it was, by any means necessary, that if an officer was to, have any use of force, that it would be dealt with. And that means any report of it or even the action of actually doing it. He said it was going to be dealt with. So, we have to hold him to that. Yeah, we do. That ain't gonna change. If that changed now, you're gonna be a wench too. And I'm gonna let you know.
But yeah, it's our responsibility to make sure that the people that we are, we're paying their salary for them to be able to protect and serve, but also for them to be held accountable for the things that they do. So I'm looking forward to this saga being over, to where there's finally the decision being made. So I hope that, if Wauwatosa doesn't choose him, that Milwaukee will be put in a place to where they can choose him to be our permanent police chief.
Either way. Either way it go.
You think so?
I do. I think.
You think Wauwatosa ready for a black police chief?
No, but that's what they need. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
They're not ready for him.
This is what we want.
Okay.
We don't want them to be ready. When we driving through there, we ain't never ready. They pull us over every chance they get.
Okay. I hear you.
You can't blink too long in Wauwatosa. They think.
You said.
Norman's a polished asshole.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
We need that. We need that. Somebody that's gonna hold you accountable for your actions.
Well,
we need that.
Let's see what's gonna happen then. It's only a couple. I think they must make a decision before the month is out. So we'll see. So we're talking about Norman, who's the current police chief here, interim chief here, is a finalist. He just had his interview for Wauwatosa. Trying to see if Wauwatosa is ready to have a black police chief. I don't think they ready.
Your thoughts, Pierre?
Is he willing to go all the way without compromise?
That was exactly what we were saying.
Yep.
We think he is, with the tone that he said with us, but they do that a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
They do that to police.
You don't gotta pacify me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I know what's up.
They do that a lot. I'm your buddy. I'm your friend. I'm your pal. You're going to jail.
There's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. They're tied here.
You see, I'm not the one putting the cuffs on you. You see, it's not me.
It's my pension and you, buddy. What are you gonna do?
That's another department. I'm just a police chief. Who am I? I don't have any say so.
All right, we not dealing with that.
Yeah. But I mean, if he's gonna be really about what he says he's gonna be about, then hopefully it'll work out.
Brown Deer, they yeah.
Brown Deer and Wauwatosa lived at the same time.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's up for both.
Okay. Well, looks, get it where you can fit in.
That's
Get
what
it where you fit in.
I'm gonna start on the west side. I'm gonna work my way up, man. I'm gonna, do what you gotta do. But I'm a little distraught, guys.
Why?
I know you guys see me have the exit for a second.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Somebody took my scooter out of my car. I was unaware that you had to reserve them, lock them, whatever. So I kind of just had it in my car.
it's your scooter. You paid for.
Like
Well,
line?
I paid for a pass. I didn't actually pay for that actual scooter. It just happened to be the one that I was riding. And then I wanted to bring it with me.
Every day. Overnight.
Yeah, I'm just more surprised the kids, they actually went in my car, truck,
and just took
got the
it.
scooter. They didn't take anything else. They just got the scooters and so we reserved this. Rode off into the sunset, like 15 deep. 15.
Yeah, you had to get in that. Womp, womp.
It's okay.
He almost got
We'll find another one.
Yeah.
You almost got jumped for a scooter that you paid for that really wasn't yours.
I didn't pay for it. I paid for the pass. The actual scooter I don't own. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm telling you guys, it's Rome. Rome! It's Rome!
all right, John, we're going to jump back to the topic. I just had to throw that in there. I'm just a little bit sad about my scooter.
Don't be sad.
Okay.
It's all right.
I can't even imagine.
We'll get you
I got a
another
show to
one.
do. Y'all out here stealing scooters off my truck.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I do.
Yeah, but back to this police chief.
Man, let's jump. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. The police chief.
Yeah. If he is running for Brown Deer, like I said, hopefully he find his place somewhere and do good.
Yeah. And I think no matter where he goes, he still has to make sure that he is doing right by the people. And no matter where he goes, the people still need to hold him accountable and ensure that he's doing what he set out to do. So, and that's anybody, no matter what color you are. There still has to be accountability. So I wish him well. I don't wish any bad on him. I wish him well, and I hope that he's able to gain, the role that is fit for him, and that he's able to change the culture wherever he is, change the culture within that police department, because that's what's most definitely needed.
Yeah. But the moment
The
he slips,
Man, sit your dumb ass down and
that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Sit him down. Sit him down.
Sit him down.
That's my favorite thing.
Sit him down. Sit him
Sorry,
down.
Becca.
Y'all got in trouble. So what else going on? What else we got to tell people?
Well, one of the law. Let's just touch bases with each other. Let's see what was one of the laws that actually got changed that we, could agree on that we needed the most, or even is being brought up right now, because we've done a lot in this season.
Enough is enough.
I'm excited about. Oh, go ahead.
No, that was it. I just wrapped it up.
Yes,
Enough
that
is
was-
enough.
yeah.
You know, that bill.
Mike.
I don't know which one it is.
We don't have one for that.
Yeah, we do have
The
one.
bomb.
That was. Oh yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Bomb.
I had the bomb last time. I dropped the bomb.
That's the close I get.
So mine would be the chokeholds.
Yeah.
Hey, the chokeholds. So we got the chokeholds banned with no exceptions by the Fire and Police Commission. And we did it so hard and so swift and so smooth that the union was mad, and they was like, they coming for everybody that voted for it and supported it. So when you making, white folks mad, and you making people who want to continue to have these oppressive policies mad, you doing something right.
Yep.
So shout out to everybody who had a hand in ensuring that took place.
Yeah.
And it's even happening on the state level as well. So, we making some noise, and, things are resonating. People may say, naysayers, people who ain't doing nothing, may say that that's nothing, but it is something. Because I always say that legislation has to reflect what has happened to people. And so it doesn't matter what happens if nothing is in black and white to have enforcement behind. So we need to have those laws, because they working by laws and saying that, when they stop us, it's a law that you can't do this, you can't do that. So then we need to have laws that say you can't do this to us. And then you need to have people in place to enforce when you mess up, to hold you accountable. So
Above the policy.
above the policy. So the chokeholds. Shout out to banning chokeholds, no exceptions.
No exceptions.
Shout out to the band on the no knock one.
No, not.
If I'm asleep, you cannot come here. Okay. And if I ain't there, don't go there anyways. But if I am there, still ain't coming in.
Right.
If you ain't paying no bills here.
That's right.
So, then what my neighbors say about the suspicious activities that go on at my house. I got a lot of family, goddammit. Okay. It be like that sometimes, though. It
do,
really do.
It do. We picnic.
I
We
got
barbecue
an
every
auntie
day.
right now.
Don't
that
say picnic.
everybody
We
in
barbecue.
the family.
Barbecue.
Can't say
I'm
picnic.
so serious. I got an auntie right now. Everybody in the family act like they live there at least twice a week.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know
a
what I
spot.
mean?
You know what that
That is
means?
a spot.
You're loved.
Yep. That's
You're
exactly what that
loved.
means. That's what that means.
Okay, Pierre, what's yours? Oh, you said enough is enough.
See, I know y'all want to listen to me. Y'all didn't listen to me this whole
I
time.
did. I just wanted you to
I was
say it
just over there
again.
taking up space.
I just
Look
wanted
again,
you to
that's
say.
it.
I just wanted you to say it again.
Enough is enough.
That's right. Enough
That
is
was it.
enough.
That was it.
Enough is enough.
Shout
Shout
out
out.
to DB.
That's what I was gonna say. Shout out. I just wanted you to end with it, close with it, come back with
Shout
it.
out State Representative David Bowen.
Get an audience clap on it.
So if y'all don't know, if y'all don't remember, let's remind them that State Representative David Bowen a couple weeks ago presented a huge package of police reform, criminal justice bills entitled "Enough is Enough." It's 12 bills. It speaks to what the people have been asking for. Well,
Actual reform.
correct. Well before, the march that started last year, what people have been asking for years, and so he put it into legislation, and is presenting it. And we're gonna see how it's gonna go, but we're demanding and requesting for state legislators to get on his side with it, and to back him, and to don't have him standing by himself. He has the courage and the wherewithal to do it. So shout out to him for doing that. But more importantly, now we need to get it in front of the governor's hands and ensure that the governor pushes it, and says, "Hey, state legislators, y'all get behind this enough is enough package."
Right.
So what y'all need to do, it was already put in the comments earlier. Shout out to Becca. I can't get back in there, but to contact your state reps and tell them, hey, have you signed on to the Enough is Enough package? Furthermore, contact Governor Evers' office and tell him, hey, this is what we want. You can provide additional reforms as well, but we want this as the people's package. So if you see it in the comments right now, contact the governor's office and let him know. Call him, ring his line up, shut their email down because he been overloaded with so many emails from us stating that this is what we want. So enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
And then thanks State Representative David Bowen for doing what he did, because it takes a lot of courage to do what he did. I mean, he was elected to do that, but at the same time, still people need to hear that and feel that they're doing the right thing.
Shout out to the other state rep, Jonathan Brostoff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up
Qualified
with the
immunity.
qualified immunity.
Mm-hmm.
We need that. We need a ban on it.
And then State Rep Supreme Moore Amakunde for putting forth the decertification bill for police officers. So it allows for them when they do
I
it.
never could say his last name.
Amakunde? Amakunde.
Amakunde.
You should see it on the card. It doesn't seem like it's read off like that.
Amakunde. Okay.
Amakunde.
So that bill is about when officers perform egregious acts like a Joseph Mensah or a Maddie Oli or Dominique, that they're no longer able to get certified to work as police officers. So what does that do? That doesn't allow them to be able to work as officers anymore because they don't have that certification. It follows you wherever you go. So you got that note in your file because you did something on the job that day. That's gonna follow your behind, and you're not gonna be able to get hired by another department.
You've been flagged.
You've been flagged. You've been blackballed. You've been put on the no-fly list.
The mark of shame.
Exile.
So just shout out to them for really doing that. And also to State Representative Lakeisha Myers for the Breonna Taylor bill that does the ban on no-knock warrants. So
That's real change that's been implemented, y'all. This
real
ain't
change,
just no
real change.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't just no podcast.
No.
This ain't your regular
it's
podcast.
not.
No.
And tomorrow, I'm because I remember all the things I'm supposed to be saying. Tomorrow, the State Assembly Criminal Justice Committee is going to be taking up the bill that will allow for Madison and Milwaukee Fire and Police Commissions to say that the unions can have a say and who gets to sit on those commissions. So that's a conflict of interest to have the police union to be able to have input in that. So it would work.
It makes it not a people's government
anymore. It would work if it comes into play if the mayor, who has the governing role of being able to appoint people to the commission, so he just appointed 3 people actually last week. If he doesn't do it in a 90-day time frame, then this bill says the police unions can then appoint whoever they want to sit on the commission. So no, we don't want that. We don't want that.
We don't want that, and we don't want to have to create laws to get rid of that. That's just not. Let's just not go there. So for real, because what's the name of the show?
Revolution Ready.
Y'all better not make us go there.
So tomorrow,
this is my part right here. Wench.
You see how you look at the camera? So tomorrow the committee is going to be debating this bill, voting on the bill. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I believe. So make sure that you email, make sure you call, and let it be known that you don't want that bill to pass through the committee. So I'm going to drop the information in the comments.
And make sure y'all copping the merch. You know what I'm saying? You need to let them know he was a supporter of season 3,
Revolution,
season 2, and the first season.
Come on, man.
You're a Revolution Ready fan.
We got the gear for you.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the gear just adds to your battle stripes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You obtain that knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't
I
just
hear you.
wearing the hoodie.
Yeah.
You know, because if I see you doing wrong in the Revolution Ready hoodie, you know we going to have some problems.
Yeah.
Wench.
Oh my God. How can they get it?
I don't know. That's just... But we serious about this, y'all. You know, the fight for justice is a serious battle. So every day that we come to this show, we have a mindset of trying to make sure you guys obtain just a little bit of the knowledge that we've received throughout the week or the day, or, you know, whatever news it is that's going to help us get closer to, you know, creating a change.
That's what's up.
So shout out to y'all. Y'all dope, you know. Our viewers that tune in all the time. Shout out to y'all.
I want to give a shout out to y'all.
Yeah. There we go. That's how he do it. That's how he do it.
That's how you do it. Yeah, shout out to my engineer. He over here like, what's up? What y'all on? Yeah, we good. We good. I played it right in. You know what I'm saying? This is called a yeah.
That's how you do it.
We out of here. That's it.
Yo, you gotta just
No,
let
I
it
just want
go.
to give him a little bit. I want y'all to come back next season. Y'all, we can finish the rest of the song. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to B Love.
Shout out B Love, man.
Definitely a dope joint there. I love that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure y'all if you haven't had a chance to watch the shows, when are we doing our binge watch together?
I
We
don't know.
normally do a reflection on it.
Set a date.
Hold on, let's see. Because I want to make sure we all tune in to binge watch our favorite episodes together.
Set a
Make
date.
sure y'all like and share as well.
Y'all loving us on out there? I feel like it's real quiet. Usually y'all be blowing us up.
You know?
The comments dry.
Maybe everyone is just as sad as we are.
I think
Y'all
it was-
sad to see us leave?
Yeah, it was the fact that this is our last show.
You hate to see us leave, but you
Yeah.
love to see us walk away? That type thing? Is it that thing?
They don't want to see it.
They don't want to see?
No.
I don't want to leave either.
I don't want to leave. Don't get me to say
Come on.
Hey, but I gotta go right here.
Ah!
Y'all, somebody better put some change in my cup. I need to keep going.
He's silly. See? Y'all should have us stay on. Y'all can hear Sedan sing. You can
Yeah.
serenade. All of that stuff. We got candles.
Shout out Justice Monet.
Hey, Destiny. How you doing, girl?
You changed your name?
That's why I had to shout it out. I was like,
Okay.
wait, that the same person?
That's the same
Okay.
person.
Yeah.
Same person. Same person.
Okay, I see Sedan Smith watching. Sarah Smith watching.
Sedan.
Sedan Smith watching. Yeah, shout out.
Sedan watching his own show.
I gotta support.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. If you don't support you, who will, man?
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
I gotta
man.
support, man. Yeah. I believed in me first.
Whoa.
I won't let you
where it
tell me
starts.
I'm doing great.
That's where it starts,
I'll
bro.
show you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you greatness at its finest.
That's what's up.
Ooh, I was finna.
I felt it.
You
I
felt-
did,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I'm slow down now. This ain't that type of show.
It ain't. That's the after hour show.
It's most definitely the finale though, and we feeling real good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's our final show. Of course, this just means that we transition in our life to do other things that is great as where we are right now.
Yeah.
So this is our first step to our next step
Yeah.
to greater steps.
Yeah.
Okay, look at you.
Come on now, you putting that thing
Yeah,
together, ain't
yeah. I'm trying to get it together. You know.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
you. Look at you put the words.
Okay.
Wordsmith.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Sedan Smith, the wordsmith. Go do your thing.
The Source Smith.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. But you know, Sunday is a big day. It's Father's Day.
Justice Ball.
I appreciate the fathers of the movement. Y'all two as fathers. And the
My
road
kids
that
out there now.
his kids out here today.
Yep. Your wife says Sedavian and little Sedan Smith are watching as well. Right now.
I love them. I call little Sedavian. I call him Smiley. And then little Sedan always, when he see me, he be like, "Hey, Granny." I'm
don't
like,
know
"Well,
what's
I'm TT, but it's okay. I'll
I
take
don't know
Granny."
what's wrong with that boy.
There's nothing wrong with him. It's all love. It's all love.
I think it's
But-
because you're grown.
Not just grown.
oh God.
What's grown?
Hey,
Now,
come
look,
on,
since
now,
we done
this
said-
No,
what's
no.
Revolution
grown?
ready.
No, this
Podcast.
is revolution
I
ready.
just wanted to
Yeah.
know. He
This is-
said it. I
this
wanted
is-
him to expound on
No,
that.
this
a
is
little bit.
this is not revolution ready after hours. This is
Y'all got to tune in at 9:30. But yeah. Shout out Penny. I see you, Penny.
we can talk about that afterwards. So Becca says, "How can the podcast be more effective?" Back to the show.
Hey. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all give us that feedback. Of course, you know, moving on to the next season. Ain't no telling who gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? But give the same energy to where you want to see the show do better.
Yeah.
You know, give us y'all feedback. You know, we need that.
Mm-hmm.
It's most definitely useful. And again, I want to say thank you to our viewers. Like, my whole vibe for today's show is just to give dedication to the people that watch us every day. Not only them, but the people that was on our show. So I was honored to have every guest that we had. You know, we were honored to have you guys on our show. You know, and to our viewers,
Who do you think should come on next? Like, as far as guests on the show, who would be super dope?
Who would you like to see?
don't say my name all at once. Okay.
He's so silly. You know, I still want to be able to, you know, Sterling Brown. I thought it'd be dope, pretty dope to get him on the show. You know, with the platform that he has, and then talking about, you know, the encounter that he had with the police, and how he was able to get, you know, accountability out of that, but then how that can be resonated within the NBA and other platforms as well. So I
think we should have Chief Norman on the show.
I think so too.
I think that would be dope.
You think
Him and Sheriff Lucas, Milwaukee County Sheriff. Yeah, I think that would come. Give them an opportunity to talk and to share, you know, just what their vision is, their perspective, so people can get to know them. It could be a lot of people out there who don't know, and who just
D.A.
see the
Chisholm
who
should
just,
be on the
who
show.
just see him as the
I
badge.
have a lot of questions.
For D.A. Chisholm, if he make it out the show.
Oh God.
No.
I'm telling you guys, it's round. It's round. It's round.
Yeah, but I think that'd be super dope to bring on some of the folks that we have
Some
been.
of the bootlickers from the task
Yeah,
force.
yeah. They get him a
Sit your
chance.
dumb ass down.
They get a chance to, you know.
We had a name last week. Who was his name? Man, I can't even think his name. His name was Bootlicker Johnson or something like that.
No. I'm trying to think because it's been so many.
Yeah.
Who we
A lot
was
of
who we were talking about. Yeah. What's his name?
Bootlicker.
Okay, well that's just what it is.
It's a classified one.
I was gonna call out one specifically, but
Go ahead.
Oh no! Don't
ahead.
you do it?
Go
Let
ahead.
me do it.
The night's
You
still
do
young.
it.
Let me do
The
it.
night's still young.
Let
No.
me do it.
Hit us.
I really don't even know his name no
see,
more.
I think y'all should do it because y'all men
I'll
and
call it. I just you can. Mr. Orlando Owens,
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
welcome to Revolution Radio.
I can't.
Oh my god! I ain't even. You know what? I got one word for you. Wench.
Sorry, y'all.
Now, some people really do need to be called
It's
out.
just
We
a
had
little
to
clowning.
hold back a lot of this
Yeah.
during this season, you know, and now it's the, you know, this is the last show. This is probably gonna be the last time we get a chance to call these bootlickers out.
Somebody, Penny said David Crawley.
Oh my god!
Mr. David Crawley.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Wait, why y'all calling him out?
We not playing that. This is the end.
What'd he do?
This is how we doing
I
it.
don't know. I'm just rolling with the punches. She
That's
said
right.
David Crawley.
If
That's all I know,
Revolution
too.
Ready
No, y'all
says
can't-
David Crawley,
y'all
then
can't-
David Crawley it is.
Y'all can't. Y'all can't do DC like that.
No, that's it. He's no DB.
DC.
He's a DC.
No, y'all can't do DC like that. What's up? What's up? You gotta bring the receipts as to why we know why.
Oh, and Penny said it too. And she feel gang. Listen, that's what he get.
Hey,
He
Penny
did
said
it.
He did it.
He did
He
it.
did it. Penny said it.
He did
Oh, no,
it.
she be like this.
He did it.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
He did it. But yeah, you bootlickers is not getting away. You know, somewhere, you know, this is going to be replayed and you're going to hear your name.
What's the guy that's always doing the police celebrations? He gave the police
David Clark.
no.
Oh, but you want home for him?
Yeah, you do.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Yeah. Little musty mother.
But he always doing. Oh God.
With a hat on.
He always doing.
112-degree weather.
He always doing the police celebrations. He get the police food, and then he did a recognition for him, and just all of that. What's the guy name?
I can't think of. He sound like a major bootlicker.
It really do. Like,
Like
all
he
his
got-
credentials just
Like-
slide right up with
Like
bootleg
he got the bottom of somebody's soul
attached.
Oh,
right on his tongue. Just
Becca said Tracy did. There we go.
there. Oh my god.
Oh, Mr. Tracy Dent.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Bring your musty. Come to the front of the congregation right now, okay? Tracy Dent.
Justice
Hold on,
Monet
hold on.
said that
Say his
lame
name
dude.
again. Say his name again. Tracy Dent.
Tracy Dent.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
I'm sorry, Becca ain't gonna. She is gonna be mad at us.
She said his name.
No, he
You
didn't-
said it?
Yeah.
Oh, Becca said it. Thank you, Becca. Mr. Tracy Dent, on behalf of the Revolution Ready.
Uh-huh.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
All right, I'm done.
He needed that. You little bootlicker. She thought you was getting away with something. Not today.
Oh,
Caught you right in the act of licking the boot.
goodness gracious, help us, Lord. But you know, all kinfolk ain't skin. Ain't, what is it?
Running around here with your mouth.
All
smelling
kinfolk
like-
ain't skin folk.
Yep.
I was about to mess it up real quick, so I had to get it right. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, don't sleep on our wins. The same things that these bootlickers was against was the same changes that we've actually got implemented. You know, so they bootlickers for a reason. They
Yeah.
were the opposers of the bills that we needed to see as the people. They're
Yeah.
against our voice.
Yeah.
So we're not just calling them out or just telling them to.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
We really want them to know that. that's what they have to do.
And you know, it is a lot of people out there who work behind the scenes, because I don't want people to think that work is only done through, you know, marching or protesting. That's not how it always gets done. However, there was a significant amount of awareness that was brought to these things because of the people who were out marching and protesting and making that sacrifice each day. So, you know, most definitely don't sleep on it, and don't be a naysayer. If you're not going to be able to contribute in any type of way, then don't say anything at all. So, you know, appreciate the folks who was behind the scenes supporting and doing work, and whether it was, you know, you dropping money or you sharing something or you helping other people to figure out what was going on, that's work too. So everything needs to be, you know, a hand clap for, but most definitely we never gonna hand clap the people who not out here doing nothing and who just always want to have a seat and criticize. So
Definitely.
Pierre.
Hello? Yeah,
period.
I feel like my mic is on.
I can hear you.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Yep.
Your blinker's on.
Yeah, but shout out to the fans. Shout out to the People's Revolution. I just want to give a shout out.
TPR.
You know what I mean?
TPR,
fighting.
TPR.
Still going day after day. Persistent, consistent.
I
In the
like
fight.
that. I like that. I like. Let me get my little love button on. Love button.
Love button. Oh, okay. Okay, I got 16 loves. Okay, cool.
You counted them.
I'm on my way.
Nothing can stop you. You all the way up.
Yeah.
Go all the way up.
Oh, snap. I see. Oh, Sedan going crazy. Sedan going crazy. Yeah. About 100 hearts right now, y'all.
What else do we think was a win? Accomplishment. What's up, Mama Levita? What's up, Tyrone? What's up, Tia? Yeah, we love you too.
I think everything that we said. What did we miss? I don't think we missed anything.
You don't think we missed nothing? What y'all think of some wins? The people out there that's tuning in, listening. What y'all tell us? Put some comments and let us know what y'all think. Yep. We said the chokehold band, Justice Monet. Oh, Tia like our color coordination.
And we didn't plan this.
Nope. We Golden State Warrior fans today.
Becca said, "What's the best part of the movement right now?"
Ooh.
Good question.
What y'all think?
I think it's to get the ban on qualified immunity. Honestly, that's what I think. That's what I think. I think to implement the biggest change that the police union has ever seen, not just the force, but the union has ever seen, would be to attack something that they helped put together.
I think I'm gonna agree with that. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What's the best part of the movie right now? I'm gonna say that we have so many people who are tuned in, and we also have opportunities for more people to tune in. You know, now that the pandemic is going on the other side now you have people who can pay a little bit more attention, who can get back out, people who can just give a united front. I think right now the momentum is on our side. It really ain't never left. We just probably left it, but the momentum is on our side, and I think we have to just keep riding this wave. Because right now we're being deemed as a threat so much to where, you have Republican legislators who want to have the governor call the National Guard to come to Milwaukee. Because
so we can feel safe.
I mean, where they do that at? So I think the momentum is on our side, and we have to just keep the gas on. Like, we can't stop. And that way we can see more wins, we can see more accomplishments, but the accomplishments aren't for us, like as for TPR or for other organizations or what have you. The accomplishment is for the people. Now when the people feel safe, and when people feel as if that we are taking our voice back, then daggone it, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
That is a good part of the movie.
Yeah.
That is.
It most definitely. The unity that we creating right now, the leadership that's coming out right now, you know, the activism that's coming out right now,
Yeah.
it's huge.
Yeah.
It's most definitely huge. This response is way bigger than what it was when Seville died. You know, you got a nation that's now coming together to say that, you know, all lives can't matter until Black lives
That's
matter.
right. That's
So-
right.
Tia says the transition that we are working towards as far as showing up and actually trying to change laws is the best part.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's
Yeah.
right. You got people who have never been a part of like the legislative process, and I be so geeked, and I be sitting there because I'm like, I love being a part of this stuff, but then I love also bringing other people to the fold, and then allowing you to get up and say something and just see what's happening. Because it's one thing to hear about it on the news, but it's another thing to be actually sitting in those four walls and you seeing what's going on. And you see how just racist they are, the system is, and that gets your energy going.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, I'm not finna sit up here and let y'all keep telling us these lies. Y'all not finna sit up here and keep talking to us like this. Y'all not gonna sit up here and keep trying to make these laws the way the best suit y'all and what we over here, you know, having to survive. Forget that. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all loving me?
Yeah, we
Loving
loving you
the-
right now. We loving on you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'll be loved. You know what I mean?
yo, big, turn it up here, y'all.
Yeah.
He had flashbacks to 2 bucks too. So
I did.
he
I
can't
did.
help. He can't
I'm
help.
ready to go home. Leave the
He
bus.
can't help it. He can't help it. He ready to get the party started. This is our final show. Don't be fake out there. I'm just gonna go ahead and call y'all out too, because you know a lot of y'all listening, for the wrong reason. You know, the information that we give y'all, like you know, positive feedback is one thing, but to actually have this information that we give you, you can use it. You know, we're not just saying, oh, make sure you reach out to your local government. No, you actually have the links to reach out to your local governments,
Yeah.
and we post it for you. Only thing we can't do is click on it and send them a note on your behalf.
Right.
So use the information that we give you to help push forward for change, to help push forward for us seeing a brighter future and actually seeing what justice really is. So,
I love that.
you know, and make sure y'all get the merch. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here playing fake, talking about I watch y'all. We don't care about that, okay? We care about what you learned from the show that you can utilize in your community to be just as effective. That's what we care about. This ain't got nothing to do with clout. We don't care about clout.
You're
Alright? Only thing we care about is change on this show, okay?
We don't care about no cloud chasing.
None. Okay, we care about the change that we can implement in our community to make sure that our people are thriving.
Come on here.
You know, in a peaceful manner, of course. 'cause
Come
we
here.
all about peace. No
All about
justice,
peace.
no peace.
No justice,
Yeah.
no peace.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, get the merch. Make sure you get the merchandise. Grab you Revolution Ready, whatever it is we sell. We might have coffee mugs coming out.
where can I find one of
You
those?
know, you might want to get you one. You know, at a different. Well, we're gonna post it in the links below. We're gonna make sure we post where you can get the Revolution Ready gear.
Make sure you get it.
You know, and just represent. You know, so when we see you all out and about, we can just, you know,
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Family.
because of course we get to rock it now. We up out of the studio. We gonna be, you know, we
Yeah.
gonna be wearing our gear and let them know, you know. And I mean, this is a real hard goodbye from us.
I'm
I
crying
think
now.
we already a minute over our time. Look, we just gonna keep going for like another hour, bro.
Y'all ain't gonna consult me. Forget y'all.
No, nobody care when we cry. I'm sorry, I have to give that same nature back.
You right. You know what? I just thought about that.
Yeah, we cried for a long time
In the
too,
beginning. I
and we
said,
had
"Ted,"
to
I
ask
said, "Ted,
why she
you ain't
wasn't
crying?"
crying.
In the beginning was the word. And the word was God. I did. I was trying to keep it together for all of us because the show couldn't start until we got it together. So y'all had y'all moment, and then I just had my moment. So okay, we even.
we even.
See, we realized that you know, every time we come on this show, we got a place in our lives where we're put in position to create change. And it's way more powerful than being famous.
Yeah.
So come in here with the message that we come here with. How we gonna be revolution ready everywhere we go? Is the transition for me. That's my question to myself.
Yeah.
How do I continue to be revolution ready?
That's the charge.
Yeah. This is what change looks like.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it has to be, again, it has to be in our walk. Like when we leave here, then it has to continue on and show up in every single aspect, so that way people will always see the revolution in us.
Yeah.
And it inspires them to be a part of the revolution.
I flashed my wedding ring on the show a couple times.
Yes, he's married. Okay. Make sure that y'all remember that. We have revolutionaries who are not single, who are not, they not only married to the revolution, they married in real life to people. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We love you. If we've never done this, we love you.
I can't.
The people of Revolution Ready Fan Club.
I
We love
can't.
you.
No,
What? We don't love you?
we love. We love.
I love you, Tim. I'm
I
just saying,
love
like, yo, what do you want? I'm not supposed to say
I
that.
love you.
Come
I love you.
on, why
I
you
love
quiet?
you.
Y'all be going crazy,
I
man.
like
I love all
no,
the
you're not
ladies.
feeling crazy. Don't feel crazy. Let me make sure you don't feel crazy.
That's all I'm saying, man. It's just love, man. I don't want to say goodbye, but I do know we have to go, and unfortunately, it's one of those things. It comes in everyone's life. So we'll have to depart. But this is not a depart from me to you. This is not a goodbye. This is merely a see you
Farewell.
later. I'm your host, who does the most, Mr. Pierre.
I can't.
Come on, y'all, back me up on the floor.
Oh, wait a minute.
Camera.
Black shit. Love y'all.
Peace out,
Y'all like love? Share this.
Yeah.
Peace out, y'all.
Love, man.